Welcome back to my channel. My name is BeeScrap and I will start today with a new project, and I thought I will show you how I storage or collect all the items I will probably use for the project. I have here several boxes. This one is a big box, and here I have everything inside what I will need, the papers and the cardstock. Here I have some different boxes. Here there are some ribbons and some embellishments, and inside of here there are some chipboard embellishment things that matches to the paper collection. I have always a little box where I cut out from the paper collection one sheet, and from when I use Ciao paper, they have a A4 creative pack, and this I cut out fully one of the pack. I have this one already here when I need this, and I have here a box or a storage. There I have my solid cardstock inside that I will maybe use, and here the smaller packages from the collection. And here I have a box where I have some cutouts from my silhouette inside that I will use. So the papers for this new album is from Ciao, and it's the Memories of a Snowy Day. And I have from this collection 2 packs of the patterns pad. I have 2 packs of the paper pad. I have 2 from the creative pad A4, and I have 1 pack from the smaller one, this is the 8x8, and 1 pack from the 6x6. And this is the cutouts from one of these A4 papers and the cutout sheets from the paper pad and the patterns pad. So this is what I will use for this project. I love Ciao. This is such a gorgeous paper, and yeah, this album will be a really huge one, because when we look at these papers, I will show you something. We have really big images, and yeah, where would you cut, what piece would you cut off from these gorgeous paper? Oh, like this. Then we have this one. This is so cute. Here, the swans. Or here, this one is so cute, or with this church in the background. This is a nice background. Here is one of the sheets I already cut out. And look at this. Maybe you will use this one for your cover. So you would like to have as many of these pictures shown on your cover. So the cover has to be at least, if you measure this one, at least 11.5 inch in the heights, and yeah, maybe a 9 inch in the width. So this will be a really big album, and I think I will make the cover 12-inch high and a 10-inch in the width, because my pages will be 11.5 inch in the height and 9-inch in the width. So this is the way I mostly decide the sizes of my albums. It depends on the papers and the picture, the images on the paper. Okay. This go back inside of my box, and this goes inside of here. Oh, I have from this paper collection also some rice paper, and I will try to make these rice paper on the spine. And this is barely an 11.5, a little bit wider. So this one is from the heights, maybe the perfect fit for the album. What I will do is I will cover my spine with some white paper. I think it's better because the image will be shown a little bit more brighter than with some black paper behind. Yeah, okay. Another decision, white paper for the spine. But this will comes later. For my base pages, normally I work with my A4 papers, but in this case they are not big enough. They have an 8.25 inch in the width, so it's a 3.25 too small. The heights would be okay. It's an 11.5/8. So we have to work with these 12 by 12 papers. I will make a tunnel for some inserts from the right. Yes. And we want to have an 11.5 and a 9. So I have to cut 8 pieces because I want to start with 4 base pages. We have to cut 8 12 by 12 pieces at 9 inch. We have to make on each of these sheets on one side a 1/2 inch. We take 2 of these sheets and I put this together, 1 hinge on each side. And I glue this together. the other side. So, and this will be our tunnel. On this side will be our hinge where we can slide this between here these two papers and glue our page into our album. And on this side we have a really big insert for many pictures. I will glue all my 4 base pages together and then I will be back. Okay, these are my base pages and I already cut my B side. I set in this tutorial the A and the B side. I have the base A, this is the tunnel, and I have the base B. This is a piece of paper that fits here on my base A because I love to work on a flat surface, and when I put here my flaps and flips and I don't know what else on my base A, there will be a little bit wonky or wobbling. So I like to set my A side aside and can work on a fresh and flat new base. So before I start with my pages, I have to decide which paper I want to use for the cover. To put this aside, and I think this is on the spine, so I don't want to use this on the cover. I have to see also the back side. This is very cute, and can we use this? We can use this one. We can use this one for the cover. Which one we can use also? This is small. I like more here these with the houses. This will be no. When we use this one, we have to cut here the Hello Winter, or we have to cut here these squirrel. And it's too cute. It is too cute to cut in. This will be a nice background. Or we can use this for the front. Okay, I will put this one aside. Here we have something to cut out or some nice backgrounds. Let me see what we have inside of the patterns pad that we can use for the back side of our cover. So I will put these 4 sheets on the side. I can't choose right now the papers, I don't know. This will be a Go With The Flow album, and I don't know how my pages will look like. I'm grabbing my first base the A side, and I will start. So this is the first side we will see when we open the album, and I think always the first side has to be an eye-catcher. When you open an album and you have to say, wow, yes, this is exactly what I like. Then I will see for my first page. This is the spine. We can make the first side here with this paper, so we have to come back the spine for the first look if you open the album. On my Moon and Me, just a second, in my Moon and Me album, this is also with Ciao Bella papers, and I had the same problem. I don't want to cut inside of these beautiful images. This was no option for me. So I have always the first side of my page a full image, and then inside of these we have the flips and the flaps and everything else. Maybe I want to do this with this album also, or mostly. So this can go back. If I use these for my first side, for my first page, then I have to make one flap. Yeah, I do this off camera. I think about my page and then I will be back. Page number 1, the first page in our new project. I have pre-cut here some pieces we will need, and I will use these for the first view inside of our album. And I have one of the A bases. Then I will make here a flap, and on this there will be this image fully, and this has the measurements 9 3/4 by 11 1/2, 9 3/4 by 11 1/2, and here I scored at 1/2 inch and 1/4 extra. This will goes on the left side. Then here on the inside I will do 2 pockets, and this is a 9 7/8 by 4 inch piece, and I scored on both sides 1/2 inch, and this one is a 9 7/8 by 4.5 inch, and I scored here on both sides 1/2 inch, and here I cut off 1/2 inch and I angled this a little. This 1/2 inch is to slide this inside of the first pocket, so we can easier put in some tags or some photo mats. This is for here. Then I have one piece that measures 9.5 by 8.25, and I scored here a 1/2 inch and a 1/8. And this is 9 7/8 by 8.25, and I scored on both sides a 1/2 inch, and we need 2 from these. This will be a pocket. We will glue this here on this flap, and we have here the pocket. But I want to make, like I said, this a little bit more playful. So this will be not a straight pocket or a diagonal pocket. I will do this, I made this here, a little wavy. Or maybe I will use this one, I'm not sure. Yes. And the other one will be also wavy, but I will try to have this like, yes, like a mountain. I'm not sure if you know what I mean. I hope so. And for the inside of these pocket flap, I have here this tag. I cut this one out with my silhouette, and I have something for the inside. So we have here these layered, and another one for the back side. 2 of these. You can also do a border punch or something like this if you haven't a cutting machine. I have it, and I should be use this more often because yeah, I have it, so use it. Okay, we start to make these wavy pockets. So I will glue this pocket piece on this flap. So one for the left and one for the right side. Okay. And I glued this wrong, but it isn't so bad because we cut this off. So I have to close this here also. So this is the right side, and this is left. Okay, how deep do we want this pocket and this flap? I think this is good. So I made here this template. I draw a line and I cut this out, and I will use these, if I can find my pencil. Where is my pencil? I don't know. There it is. Then I will draw here a line. So, and this, I will cut this with my scissor. This will be our pocket. This goes inside of here. I will keep this. Maybe I can make another one up from this. So I will keep this. And now the other side. Okay, I eyeball this. So but before I glue this inside of my, or on my base, I think I have to cut my design paper, because I have to draw this wave again. This is for the wavy pockets, and we start to glue our big flap here on the left side. I could do here also a flap, but now I have to glue this inside of the tunnel. It's a possibility. I will try this. This is a normal A4 size paper, and I don't want to do these all the way. First I will cut this at the right size. Then I will make some fold lines. A 1/2 inch, and we have on the other side a 1/4 inch, and I will do this here also, a 1/4 inch. So if I will glue these inside of here, did I want to have these in this size, or did I want to cut this a little smaller? I think I will let this in this size. This is, yes, a 7.5. 7.5. 6 6.25. Then we can make here some pictures. Six and a half. Okay, I will cut this at 6.5. So we have a nice place to glue some pictures on, 4x6 pictures, and we have also a good place to make a magnetic closure. So I have to be sure that my page is straight. And then I can remove the backing of my magnet and press. So, okay. Then I think we can start with the decoration, and I will go from the inside to the outside. So these are some printable papers, and Scrap Queen had this on her Etsy shop, as she did Etsy. She is no longer on Etsy, and yeah, I bought them, and I have this in several colors, and whenever I need some stripes I can print this out, and I have for all of my design papers every time a matching paper. This is easy to use. And it gives a little bit more interest. So for the background, which color I want to use for my background? These are the solid papers from the paper boutique. I have bought, I think 1.5 or 2 years ago, I bought these papers for a really good price, and I have here from many of these collections these solid cardstocks, and these are very handy because I have also here always a matching paper for my paper collections. Oops. And this is from the steampunk, romantic steampunk, I think it was. And I will use this for my background. We will make also some picture mats, and I have prepared some things. I have here these cards, and we need 2 of each, and we need something for the inside. I will use this one for the inside. This is also from my cut out from my silhouette, and I cut out different colors here to glue this between these 2 pages, and then we have a nice border and something for here. Like I said, I will do this a little bit more playful, and I will glue this already together. So there will be later on some design paper, but for now I will leave this inside of here. What did you say? I like it. And we can place here some of these cards from the bigger one, and I don't glue them on cardstock because they all have a really nice back side, and it was a shame to put this on black cardstock. These are some cutouts, and this I will place on some cardstock. Oh, maybe I will do this inside of here. That brings back our first page.